So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Edin Dzeko. He's a real handful up front, Peter, and not just because of his height and that physical presence. He's got excellent awareness and technique, and that allows him to bring others into the game. He's a very powerful finisher too, so he'll be giving defenders a real dilemma about whether to close him down or not. I would advise the former.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Krunic. Krunic, Kolasinac, throw it. Krunic concedes a free kick for that. Deftly away. Reina. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bicakcic. Hajradinovic looks to the other side. Strong running down that left flank. Climbs up big! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Bosnia.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Bosnia and Herzegovina gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Robinson. Robinson flings it across. Checo. Oh, good spread. Hajratinovic. He's got away. Reina. Robinson. Reina. Balagun. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Krunic. Be a throw-in. Kolasinac.
Bosnia.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
And he's making progress on the ball. Lovely feet. Big chance! And again! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Reina. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he goes cross-field. That's a good run down the left. Hit into the middle. Turner claims it, and the danger passes. Robinson. The United States are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he cuts out the supply. Robinson. And it's Ware. And it's played forward. Balagun. Kolasinac cuts it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Krunic. Played out to the right. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Kolasinac. Ream can get it clear. Where absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Robinson. Reina. McKennie. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Ream. Plays it through. Where? There's the delivery. And he's heaved it away. Bicakcic. Hajradinovic. Played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Krunic. Aim forwards. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. Oh, that's neat. Krunic. Across it goes. Where? Oh, they could break here. He can run onto that. Now it's McKennie. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. And that is out of play. Real chance! Kolasinac. Krunic. 30 minutes gone. Dzeko spread out to the left. And they've got a throw. McKennie. Played towards the other side. Now it's McKennie. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Krunic. Kolasinac. And he goes cross-field. Hajradinovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Richards. Aim forwards. Bicakcic. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now that's well seen too. McKennie. Reina. Now it's Balogun. Out to the left it goes. Reina. Reina. He's on it, can he get away? Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Richards. And it's where? The United States, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Krunic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Bicakcic. Bicakcic. Can he deliver? That's a throw. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Robinson. McKennie. McKennie gently done. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's come loose. Bicakcic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kolasinac. Good play on the left-hand side here. Decent progress down the left. And he's there to get it away. Where? And it's McKennie. Over to the left. Tries to get it clear. That's a little off target. McKennie. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Cuts out the pass. Robinson moved on forwards. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
The United States really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Spread out to the left. Where? McKennie. Reina. Bicakcic. And it's played forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Kolasinac. Krunic.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Krunic. Bicakcic. Hajradinovic. Krunic forwards and with intent. Out of play for a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution for United States.
And here's Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Robinson. Reina. Reina. Aim forwards. Checo. That's really well manoeuvred. The most accurate pass. It's a good run down the right. Pulisic. Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going to Rex. That's a half-decent try. And it's been taken short. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic, now here's the delivery. A chance to play it in. And it's McKennie. Checo played out towards the right wing. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Out to the right. Calmly anticipates. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? Balogun. Well read, nice interception. Driving on and making good progress. Great challenge, time to perfection. Pulisic. Pulisic shifted upfield. Ball is over the line. Moved on forwards. Hajradinovic. Looks to the other side. That's good play. Great run on the overlap here. Robinson with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. The United States present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Reina. Chance for a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There's going to be another change here.
Substitution for United States. Number 26.
Bosnia look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Bosnia and Herzegovina, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Can he latch on to this? That's an excellent interception. Richards. McKennie. And he goes cross-field. Well timed, excellent interception. Bicakcic. Hajradinovic. Bicakcic. Played towards the other side. Played into the box. And that has been cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Dzeko. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Clears it away. Pulisic. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bicakcic chooses to go cross-field. And that could set him on his way. That's a shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Bosnia,
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Bosnia and Herzegovina find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Pulisic. There's the header! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kolasinac. And it's played forward. Now it's Dzeko. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McKennie. Pulisic. What a throw in. Out towards the flank. Pulisic. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Real chance here. Shot a goal! Pulisic. Back into the middle. Pulisic goes for the header! Krunic closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kolasinac, and he goes cross-field. Looks to the other side. Aim forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pulisic. And it's been played through. Pulisic. Tries to... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. So who's he picking out? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Robinson. Reina. Gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, nice touch. Cross in. Richards, gently done. Robinson. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. Kolasinac. Can he get onto this? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Takes a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. And the cross comes in. McKennie being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
McKennie has found the net here, of course. Pulisic goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Two changes being made right now.
Number 7, number 16.
Out to the left it goes.
Number 21.
Aim forwards. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Krunic, and it's lofted through here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pulisic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Aronson. McKennie. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And a chance! Chance to shoot! He scores! And what a climax we have here! Pulisic did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
The United States give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Kolasinac. Krunic. Bicakcic. Hajradinovic. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nicely intercepted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ream. Over to the left. That's Aronson. Oh, sweet feet. Robinson delivers the ball. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! 30 minutes and we're all square again.
The United States, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
all square again into the dying minutes. Krunic. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Bicakcic. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. And that has been clubbed away. Pulisic caresses it through. Krunic. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." The United States displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And it's Dzeko. Krunic, long ball looking to counter. Kolasinac. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Knocks it out wide. Kolasinac. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Referee has just said play on. McKennie. Aronson. Robinson. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Well, that is asking for trouble. Aronson. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McKennie. Hajradinovic. Robinson. Aronson. And it's McKennie. Krunic. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Aim forwards. Bicakcic. Bicakcic. Great defending, strong and determined. McKennie. And it's Robinson. Aronson. McKennie. Aronson. Robinson, and that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. McKennie. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played into the middle. Aronson! Kolasinac getting this one clear. Clears it away. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Bicakcic. Spread out to the left. And that's a throw. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pulisic was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Robinson, who does have an assist to his name. Aronson, gently done. Very nicely done. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he thumps it clear. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Gone for a throw-in. Robinson. Aronson. McKennie. And it's Aronson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kolasinac. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he latch on to this? Bosnia and Herzegovina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Richards with the clearance, moved on forwards. McKennie. He is through here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Aronson. And it's McKennie. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Robinson. Oh, a delicate chip through. Referee's given a throw. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Robinson. Cross needs to be good. Pulis, chance for a shot! And the shot! Aronson. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. Now it's Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Ream. Turner. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball's played through. Could try cutting inside here. Richards is there and he can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Richards. McKennie. Richards forwards and with intent. That's a throw. McKennie. This looks promising. Aronson does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's nice. He's got to be in. Real chance! Cross from Pulisic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides.
Ream with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So the ball is placed on the spot. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
I I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And so the captain steps up. Cool it on, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So, the second man in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So this one to restore parity. That's a good penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Krunic comes up, their fourth taker.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The United States at the point of no return. And stuck away with ice in his veins. Turner must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking